I got kicked out as a farm during that.
All right, let's go to this video here because this is last night. Kino Casino has to talk about this a moment as well, and they respond. Okay, so big ups to Expand On.
They're even laughing in the thumbnail.
Yes, they are. Just wait. This is very serious.
Because it's riveting.
We love
meaningful
showing meaningful content.
Speaking of which, all the chats, all the rage about Steve versus Phil.
What happened with that?
Now let me just clarify.
Andy's acting like he don't know.
Remember, they're being very serious.
He's got a Bret Hart shirt on as well.
This is all very serious razzing. Here we go.
Tell him what happened.
We made you, Steve. Steve, how could you betray us like this, Steve? We invite Steven into the show. We get him this big audience.
They did do that. I'll give him that. They did give him a huge audience.
For Steve.
They did do that. I'll give him that.
To do this softball interview where he sucks off Phil, and it was supposed to be about Project 7. I told
Steve, any truth to that so far?
No.
Okay,
no
just want to be clear.
Project 7
okay, we're going to fact check live here.
Softball never came from PPP to my ears or DM, so I don't know,
Okay, here we go. There's no Project 7 talk. Here we go.
You're going to interview Phil about Project 7. You're going to watch the clips. You're going to play like DSP doing Cup of Noodles.
Only positive commentary.
Did you talk to Andy about giving only positive commentary?
I did not have any. I'll say this on the record. I did not have any communication whatsoever about this interview with Andy Worski at all.
Okay,
none.
Just want to make sure we said the facts here. It's a very factual thing. Okay,
to my recollection.
Okay, thank you.
A generation of content online. Dark Side Phil, the legend.
FF13 review.
And what happened?
FF13. That's a deep cut. That's good. FF13 review. Yeah, we need a positive commentary. That's the one he doesn't open.
He doesn't open while the fire alarm is blaring off in the background. It's great.
Yes. So we had to.
He doesn't open the box.
Yes.
It's an unboxing video where he doesn't unbox the item.
13 minutes.
The convoluted snake scheme that Steve executed. He was subverted by the detractors. Duty got to him. Alt apparently got to him.
No, I didn't. By the way, I can confirm this is false. Listen to this.
Duty got to him. Alt apparently got to him. They poisoned Steve against King Phil.
No.
They poisoned Steve.
Blame the
and they
detractors.
removed the broomstick from his hand and gave him a shovel to bury Phil in fucking shallow grave. I couldn't believe it. It's the year of the snake. Steven just went into business for himself.
That was that talking point again.
Everybody. And then he called out Phil's shameless grifting, his scams, and his lies.
I'm not surprised, honestly. I had a feeling about Steve.
I can't believe it, Steve. I can't believe it.
You know he believes this, right? Not
Phil believes this.
He thinks this is legit. Not an act. 100%. This is real. Look at how they're defending me.
That was the plan.
I'm sure Phil's like, see, they're on my side, guys. They're on my side. Yeah.
He's jerking off right now watching this alone in the office while Kat is crying downstairs. Philip is loving this. Like, see, I told him. That's what I said. I knew it. Triple P is acting now. 4 people on Earth don't agree with believe this. DSP, Jade, Derek, anyone else? Only Iced Coffee? Like, that's who believes this right now. Is not a joke. You know what I mean? But all right, let's keep it going. A lot of fun.
It happened.
Fucking crazy.
We were deceived by Steve.
Oh,
buddy. I didn't know I was supposed to be a good interview.
Yes.
And we were setting.
I think it was a good interview.
Gave Phil a great chance. We did. And then these detractors came in and subverted the whole thing.
Fuck them.
I had no idea. Damn hell. Damn you, Duty. so badass last night.
Yeah, definitely. Killed it.
He killed it.
He stood tall and conquered all. Because he stayed focused on providing positive content for his fans, meaningful content for his fans, and he defended his legacy. And he didn't cave in to Steve's insane demands to, provide proof of his claims.
You wanted me to put him on.
Did you look there right now? He didn't cave into his insane plans, like providing proof.
This is like my favorite. This is my just straight up. This is my favorite Triple P rant of all time right here. Like he does this. This is a planned thing. Like he says it very well here.
Steve's insane demand defended his legacy, and he didn't cave in to Steve's insane demands to, provide proof of his claims.
That is an insane demand, honestly.
Oh man.
His name. That was fucking moronic lunacy on Steve's part. The king's already. Doesn't matter if the king is guilty. He's the king. He can pardon himself.
Yeah, definitely.
Trump's president now.
I am no longer guilty.
Pendulum has swung.
Because Trump's president, which is what Philip has said, remember? The pendulum's going back.
It doesn't matter if Phil scammed his fans. You know why?
Phil should.
Because Phil scamming his fans is fucking based.
Steve of the Dead. Sorry, I've got to ask: is there like a celebrity account of somebody who is like people would know is this level of narcissistic to like believe this?
Yes.
Like they would be like,
oh my god.
Yeah, this is definitely
Andrew.
somebody who loves Prince who?
Prince Andrew. This is Prince Andrew after he was interviewed by Emily Maitlis on BBC, thinking he did a good job. One of like the most infamous car crash interviews in British television history, and he came away from it thinking he did well. So that's like the link I'm making in my head. Oh, Stockton Rush, the guy who did like Ocean Gate and was like, I could totally reach the Titanic, and then squashed himself for 4 other people.
I'm thinking Cyrax or Daniel Larson. That just believe anything.
You don't have to sell me on Phil.
Yeah.
I'm already hypnotized, Steve.
Yep.
Can you believe it? He scammed his fans. That's why we're cool with
That's
him.
why we support him.
That's why we support him, because he's just pretty great. Listen,
This is their best segment. This is their best segment
agree
ever,
with them.
dude.
You gotta respect a guy that can grift this hard and this long and get away with it. You gotta give the grift a little respect.
He was just like them and was grifting to this point. It was, and he knew it. He was like, "Yeah, this is an actual grift." I don't think he would catch half the flack he catches, but it's the fact he tries to sell himself as this like lovable character of perfection that is just like everybody should love me. Kino, on the other hand, is like, "Yeah, fucking hate us. We don't give a shit. We're grifting. I don't care." Bill, no, but I don't actually grift, guys. You don't understand. It's fantastic. Sorry.
There's no problem.
I already view him as
He
God.
scammed his fans. That's why we're cool with
That's
him.
why we support him, is because he's a con artist like us.
You know?
You know what I mean? He's a dirty piece of shit.
Imagine not scamming.
Keeps going.
Imagine not scamming.
He just keeps going. He keeps going. Right. He's a con artist. He's a scam artist. He keeps going.
It's because he's a con artist like us.
You know?
You know what I mean? He's a dirty piece of shit.
Imagine not scamming your fans.
Oh, man. I don't know. Ultimately, what ended up happening, Steve enlisted a
He's a dirty piece of shit, obviously.
retard detractor.
I love that the fan he said, "What are we doing? Not scamming our fans? What are you, gay?"
Fucked it all up. No. He fumbled the football on the 1 yard line. I'm not even being fucking like funny here.
Yeah.
This guy Steve brought in.
Uh-oh.
Holy!
You're the scapegoat, bro, side.
I haven't heard this.
Okay.
let me tell you about the honor and dignity of being a police officer.
What? Wait, a cop?
This guy's not a cop. Like Steve gets this guy who claims to be a cop who joins. The guy's entire life is Phil. And it's like this guy was way too close to the situation to properly press Phil or like interrogate Phil because the guy, like, honestly, it was like he was like in the presence of Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't describe it like that. You're in the presence of Jesus Christ.
Transaction. Because they're putting a lot of effort into all of this shit.
Yeah.
Way more effort than is fucking ever needed to crucify Darkside Phil. You know what I mean? They got the pie chart up and everything.
I was actually really busy yesterday. What was what transactions, like, what he buys with his debit card and shit?
Yes, man, they have every transaction. And then, but the thing was, what they were arguing kind of, to me, made it less likely they were real.
Okay, let's hear this.
The argument was, it's like, okay, so you said on this date you got a haircut.
Yeah.
And here we have in the bank
This is the argument he's going with now. Phil's going to go with.
A haircut for $14.
There's no way that happened.
Or well, no, they had it like 8 different times, 8 different haircuts. They even had Phil's wife in a photo at the haircut place.
Yes.
He didn't recognize that as his wife, though.
I know.
Anyone.
Can you imagine? That is wild. Philip did not
wife.
recognize Kat's picture when
No,
you
he
brought
did.
that
He
up.
denied it was her. He denied it was her.
Oh, that's wild.
Show me another woman that looks like her in Renton. Come on, dude.
I'm just thinking,
she's pretty
like,
unique looking.
But wait a minute. Doesn't this, like, couldn't
Maybe she
because
doesn't look
they
like
have
that
him
anymore.
Oh, well. Well, she was already rocking that
saying.
haircut. You can make an opinion, you know.
saying this on stream? Couldn't they have put the fake transaction in the spreadsheet to then give it credibility?
Yeah.
So to me, it actually kind of gave it
So this
less
is-
credibility. That being said, I mean, they obviously fucking had like endless fucking proof that it was all real. But you know,
endless fucking proof that it was all real.
like,
It was real.
but some of the arguments I felt kind of self-defeating, and a lot of points. Like, here's the ultimate reality of it, right?
Here we go. Go
And
ahead.
this is
Wrap
what
it
I
up.
told Phil.
Uh-huh.
And I said to him, Phil, the sun will rise tomorrow. You will still hit the goal. You're still going to make money. You're still Darkside Phil. It doesn't matter. Darkside Phil could be caught on tape slaughtering puppies.
Yes.
And he would still get people to donate.
Yes, that's
There's
true.
nothing that Phil could possibly do
Yes.
or be exposed as doing that would stop him from making money from retards online.
Yes.
Because he's
This is
There
just
are, no
razzing.
quiet there are no quiet parts. You know, the old adage, you said the quiet part out loud. There are no quiet parts.
This is
here.
just razzing. This is razzing. I want to remind you, this is razzing in progress. Razzing.
Yes.
possibly do or be exposed as doing that would stop him from making money from retards online because he's the best at it. So,
He is the best at making money from
no matter how much
retards.
Steve copes, no matter how much Steve, I have evidence. This guy is a bastard. It doesn't matter what evidence you have, Steve. It doesn't matter that you're seeking the truth because with Darkside Phil,
Yeah.
the
Truth
lies
doesn't matter.
will
Come on.
always prevail, my friend.
The lies will always prevail.
This is him defending him. It's like, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. Lies always win.
The lies will always prevail, my friend. The power of Phil's lies and darkness will always outshine your light of truth, Steve.
Yeah.
So you might think that you have all these detractors lining up behind you now and that you're going to win. But, Steve, I have bad news for you. Dark Side Phil outlasts them all.
Scary.
Now you're facing the curse of King Phil because you snaked the house and allowed yourself to be subverted by the detractors, Steve. We didn't set Phil up. It was a cream puff interview, and this bastard went rogue, went into business for himself. Shame on you, Steve. We'll see you on the show next Tuesday. Okay. And this bastard went rogue, went into business for himself. Shame on you, Steve. We'll see you on the show next Tuesday.
I gotta give it up. I have to give it up. I thought that the bit of the Keno Casino stuff, like, don't get me wrong, the regular show still late for me, but even when I was seeing their after shit, I was like, I still don't kind of get it. I think I get it now.
Yes,
I think I get it.
This turned me.
Glorious.
Yes, this turned me. And honestly, as Philip said, actions speak louder than words. So is one of those actions getting Truth Seeker Steven right back on your show, Philip? I'd like to ask, because it would seem like they're pretty cool with Steve actions if he's going right back on the show, huh?
Oh no, they're gonna hold him accountable. They're gonna hold him accountable for his actions.
I just heard him say that. He hasn't confirmed that I'm going back on. I don't know what's going on with that, but I hope that.
Yeah, you will. You heard it. He will. They made sure to say it. He delivered it in a beautiful way to say, yeah, fuck Steve. We'll see him next Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, let's end it there. A few questions from people in chat, so let's give it to you.